The rulebook says traveling is moving a foot or feet in any direction in excess of prescribed limits while holding the ball. When does this travel occur? The player catching the pass hops as she catches the ball and then tries to step through to shoot. What about this play? Number 24 in white gets fouled, but did she travel before the foul? Correct positioning is the key on seeing this play in the lane in heavy traffic. Who had the best view? The trail appears ready to call a violation. The dribbler in white tries to step through two defenders, but travels. This play down the middle had an acceptable double whistle between C and T, but lead should pick up any secondary defender coming over to try and draw a charge. 3 hands going up would indicate everyone was watching the ball. The dribbler attempts a jump stop, but doesn't come down with both feet simultaneously, and then tries to step through defenders to shoot. Remember, both feet have to land at approximately the same time for a legal jump stop. Watch the post player in orange catch the ball when either foot could be the pivot. She lifts the right foot, making the left the pivot, and then lifts the left on the drive to the basket, traveling. The trail is actually bailing out on this play on an apparent turnover, but comes back to make the correct call as number 22 in white shuffles both feet before shooting. If you make a long-distance call, run toward the play before giving your signal. Number 2 in white hops to the right, but then goes left to beat the defender for the shot. Not calling this traveling violation allowed the dribbler a big advantage. Number 1 in white drives to the basket and tries to Euro step around the defender. Was this traveling? Remember, finding the pivot foot is the key. The left foot is the first to touch the ground when number 15 white catches the ball. He then lifts the left and puts it back on the ground, traveling. What makes this play a violation? Of course, we have the advantage of slow motion here, but does this player actually travel? This has become a prevalent play in basketball as players try to step back behind the three-point line for a try. Once a player has control and is holding the ball, all rules for the pivot foot apply. This is traveling. Calling a traveling play correctly in a crowded lane can be tough if you don't locate the pivot foot. When did this player travel? Traveling is the call on the dribbler in white. There were multiple traveling violations in the first period of this game against the white team. Being consistent on all violations is always a key. Here's another dribbler for the white team trying to maneuver through defenders. Does she take too many steps? This was traveling. Number 1 in white loses possession of the ball after the defender hits it. Remember, you cannot travel with the ball if you're not in control of it. Watch the dribbler in white driving to the basket. She takes her normal steps toward the basket, but has to stop to avoid a defender. Is this a legal jump stop or traveling? When the player in black recovers a loose ball while having one knee on the ground, she cannot get up with the ball without beginning a dribble first. This was traveling. Was this a violation or not? Remember, you can fumble, recover the ball, and still dribble. Was the action at the beginning of the catch considered a dribble?